looking at the two of you in a kind of a how are we going to deploy kind of way.
I don't think anyone's going to stop us.
No, but I mean,
just go right in there.
Okay. So I was just wondering who gets to sort of take point. But in fact, no, I don't take point. That's not my way. Someone else is going to have to open.
I can probably take a bullet better if that's what you're worried about.
That's not my problem. I do not just. We're not debating. You want to open? Open. That sounds great.
Well, first, I'm going to go find the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to motion to Shmuda.
You don't see an entrance to the bathroom here, but there is. There should have been another door, a third door.
What I'll do is I'll break off the door handle in the bathroom so that you can't open it from the inside. Put him inside. Close the door with the newspaper.
Sure. There's a third door, and the third door leads to a corridor, which leads to the office he was in, and to an accompanying bathroom. So you can.
Yeah, I'll put him in his own bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I'm arms ready, standing near the door, the double doors that we're going to go through, but I'm not at those double doors. I'm backed up against the opposite side of the corridor, and I nod toward the door to whoever wants to open it.
Okay. As you open the door, you find that they're somewhat soundproofed, and inside you hear the blare of the blare of the radio, which is some DJ is talking away as DJs are wont to do, and he says something about, oh, here's the latest from blah 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 blah, and like a bunch of music comes out, who's walking in first?
Jerry, yeah, I think it's Jerry. I'll be close behind.
Yeah, I'll go in.
So Caliban, followed by Polly, followed by Darcy. So Caliban, as you walk inside, you can see it is a large examination table with all the tools and accoutrements you would expect in somewhere like this. There's also towards the back a number of maybe 12 steel drawers, as you would expect to see in a morgue.
Right.
The bunk beds, the fun places you can sleep for a little while.
Yeah.
And standing beside the examination table is a young woman, you'd say maybe early 20s, with a lab coat on, a kind of like one of those little plastic shield things over her face. She's got a clipboard on her hand and a pen, and she's not listening at all she didn't even hear you come in the door because the radio's too loud. She looks to be poring over what are skeletal remains.
Mm-hmm.
It's just literally a skeleton.
One of you talk to her. I don't want to freak her out.
You say this, and she turns, hearing the voice, and goes, "What? Jerry, how tall are you exactly? Are you freakishly tall, like 7 feet tall, or?"
No, he's actually like a normal sized person. He's just,
both ways.
He's just, he's probably like 6 feet, but he's not like 8 feet tall or anything. He's normal size. He's just imposing. Like,
okay.
He would be the equivalent to like if you were watching like an old movie from like the 40s or 50s and saw the strong, menacing guy. Yeah. That's who he would be. Yeah. He wouldn't be like, he's not CGI in any way. Like he is a completely practical effect. Cool. Kind of almost he's almost I'd almost even say Neanderthal. As opposed to
like heavy set, strong brows, big guy, solid.
Right.
Solid.
He's the guy who looks weird, but isn't. It's not like he is like he's got like an underbite with tusk coming out or anything weird. Right. He's just.
So she looks around and she sees this weird combination of people once again, the same as the other guy did, and she's like, you can't be in here. Or
yes, I'm gonna rush her around and go to greet her with my hand out. Oh wait, do you have stuff in your hands? Have you touched bodies? Is that blood?
Well, it's probably better not to. Yeah. What? Yeah. She's like, you keep throwing questions at her, so she's unable to kind of think.
We're here. We just came from talking to Dr. Malloy up at the caves. Learned that the body was here. We're doing an investigation, so we just need to see the body. We'll be out of here in like 10 minutes. So you can just step aside
if
you don't mind, and maybe answer some questions.
Oh, okay.
That's terrific. You're so nice. Everybody here is so nice in Ireland. So
you're American, right?
Yeah, Marcy, you want to take a look? And
Darcy is not there.
Can I just ask you a few things? Oh, she's not there. Well, I don't have any kind of body-looking skills.
Body-looking skills.
I'm just gonna keep talking and look at. I guess.
Yeah, you're doing your job.
We've already
done keep that up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep her.
I'm just
gonna keep
persuasion check. Give me a quick some kind of. Is it persuasion as a skill? Kind of like a.
I have influence.
Influence.
Yeah, that's it.
If you have perform, you can use that.
Yeah.
I got influence and perform.
Use the good one.
Better at influencing.
Use the better. Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I'm wrong. I do not. Oh no, I do. I do have to. But yeah, I'll use the influence.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what my modifier was, but it's a total of 15 minus whatever.
Okay, you were using the name that you had already, which probably gives you about a +5 to the roll, and the fact that she's probably a little bit naive, more or less like yourself. She doesn't look like she's too young to be a doctor.
Right.
So she looks like probably a student or something like that. So yeah, she kind of looks you up and down, blinks a couple of times, and goes, "Oh yeah, I mean the pathologist from Dublin already did the workups and everything like that." But
so you actually do have a report on that, because that would be so much more helpful.
I don't. I'm a student, so I've been.
Well, can you access it? Is there a computer that would have this information on it, or something like that?
No, well, probably yes. I don't think there's a full report written up yet, though. You know how it is. It takes a few days really to get all that.
Just tell me what you know about the body. And I'll flip out a little notebook.
She's kind of like, what's going on here now? This is all very this is starting to ring like mild alarm bells. So let's flip that one around and give me an influence check at -5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, double sevens.
Well, again,
those are lucky.
So 14 plus, what did I say? Plus 8.
Wow.
It's 22 plus 11. So
33, which is, she thinks, she's like, yeah, sure. What can I do to help?
Just tell me everything you know about this body.
Well, as you can see, it's just a skeleton now. I think the coroner said it was likely preserved in some material that was on site, and was maybe the flesh that was there decomposed incredibly rapidly, like the old bog bodies. Are you familiar with those?
Yeah, I saw something on PBS about that. Very cool.
Yeah. So the bog bodies are kind of mummified. Yeah, the bogs naturally preserve certain materials, cheese, honey, bodies.
Sure. And is it male, female, age?
It's a male, we think, probably in their early to mid 20s. And by the state of their teeth, their dental work, we can see that they are they did not come from an era of dentistry, shall we say. There are you can see, and she indicates the skull, and you can see the teeth. They're really, really good. This is very unusual. The modern world has sugar in everything, and the decay rates are incredible. So you can see here these teeth are absolutely in amazing condition.
Awesome.
There's virtually no damage.
No clothing, jewelry, accoutrements.
There is some stuff. The OPW are coming over to collect it, I think, later on. I think your colleague probably.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
What you got, Ron?
I have gone two-dimensional, in case anybody is wondering.
This is not picture of you on the wall.
No, I turned sideways. Screw you. And so the point is that I have been investigating. As soon as she indicates in any way that there are these other items, I am on it with my investigation roll. If you want me to make a stealth, go ahead. I'm fine with that first, just to see just how invisible I am. But what I'm shooting for is that investigation roll.
Yeah. So the one thing is it's essentially where they've put the stuff is a small it's called a box like they transport organs in. In fact, you think it is an organ transport box they just repurposed because they probably don't have any proper stuff in here for this. So you would need to be 3D in order to open it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you are effectively invisible. I'm not going to make you.
Right. The idea being that I'm over there. Hopefully, she's being distracted by charming Polly, and I can just open it up and do some investigation.
Okay, you flip into 3 dimensions and open up the she's fairly distracted. That's not a problem. And she says, yeah. So I mean, are you here to collect it then? I didn't realize you guys we weren't expecting you for another couple of hours. You got a 33 as far as she's concerned. You're legit.
For the truck to show up, but we came ahead just to do something.
To have a look at it. Yeah, there's some really cool stuff in there. Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I don't know anything about these kind of objects, but they look cool.
So you said the doctor who actually did the original look over of the body. What was his name?
Her. I need to look it up. It's the it's probably not important, but it's the. Can't remember the bloody name.
Wasn't Dr. Shea? Dr. Shea's.
No. He's the local pathologist here. Dr. Cusack, I believe. Yeah.
Like the actor?
Yeah, like the actor.
It's John Cusack.
I was going to say, there's 2 of them, Be fair.
Sean.
Those are actors. I think there's actually 3 of them. I think there's another sister, isn't there?
Wow. I didn't think they were allowed to. I thought they had to, make some weird thing with their names in order to.
That's right.
Didn't they for the Screen Actors Guild things? I don't know. But they weren't allowed to have 2 actors with the same name active at the same time. Anyway, so she was here earlier. She left just yesterday evening. Actually, I think she.
What did you see the body when it was first brought in?
I was here with her. Yes. Yeah. So
did it still have, features?
It had already decomposed quite a lot by the time we'd seen it. It was more or less decaying. It was decaying muscle and stuff like that. But it has really weird. I mean, hold on. Let me just actually make a roll of this person thing. I haven't seen anything like this before. I mean, short of just pouring acid on it. The face looked really old. The features, the general musculature and stuff like that looked really old.
Interesting, but they had really good teeth.
They have really good teeth.
The estimate on the skeleton.
The bone structure.
Yeah.
The skeleton isn't old. I mean, it's got signs of early onset osteoporosis, and it's got signs of damage, but no arthritis, which would come from repeated bone friction. So the only thing I can think of is whatever reaction that occurred within the place it was buried seems to have preserved it, but not in a not in an exactly right way. It's very odd. It's a very strange. I've honestly never seen anything like it. The coroner was completely shocked by it. She'd never seen anything like that either, because she said that they just like, yeah, I mean,
Right.
a young old person is the best way she could describe it.
Do you have anything? Did you?
I'd like to. This may be completely unnecessary, but probably to this woman's perception, I came out of absolutely nowhere. But I apologize for freaking her out. But I'm going to, and I have the box.
Okay. Yeah, you come out outside. She didn't see you earlier, but she's like, oh.
Right.
Oh.
And I'll lean over and get almost. It's kind of weird. I'll go almost nose to nose with the skull.
Okay.
Right. Just lean over. Go right. And kind of look up and down, and that's.
She gives you a funny look, but doesn't say anything. Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's up to I don't know what the rules are. Danger sense is something. I don't think danger sense is voluntary. I think that's something that you call into action when and if there's danger. Exactly. So you
don't feel danger from this.
Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking. I kind of do a sort of, if it was about to grab my throat, this would be risky. So let's see if there's danger, sort of thing, right? So So I'll look up and say to either of you, say, we're done here.
Oh, I guess we're done here. You've been very kind. Thank you so much.
Thank you. No problem at all. So you'll be around later to collect the the stuff?
We're gonna go get something to eat. We'll be right. We'll be back. We'll be back. I'm sure.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, I'll see you in a while. Are you taking that now, or are you going to come back for it?
The body? We're going to just leave that here.
The box.
Yeah, we're going to wait for the truck.
Box. Right.
Yeah.
You're going to take the box now and the body later. Now I understand. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, no, wait. Hold on. There's something. Wait. There's a paper here you have to sign off before you go. Hold on.
Give it to Caliban. He likes that.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. You directed to Caliban. It's like,
I'll sign it and date it, and
here and here.
I'll sign it.
Thank you very much. That's great. And do you have a form of ID I can see just to take a quick photocopy?
I will. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe I do have one. Probably like maybe a driver's license.
You probably have a
state of Massachusetts.
Yeah, there you go.
She's looking at it going, oh, okay.
I may or may not. Before. This is weird. I have actually a benefit from being a user agent that I get. But I'm not really being agency right now. Unless, how does that work, Jerry, in this regard? Is it applicable here or not?
It's just authority. It's like let's say, for instance, if you there's a police line, you would have a badge that would let you get through. So it might
Now's the time then. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, might be a police badge. Right. Might be.
I'll give her an influence check with my authority in action. Is that okay, Kieran? So for some reason I seem well supplied with necessary. I know what I probably prepared a little bit, to come here, or had my contacts. Remember, I called my contact. They might have had something for me to pick up with a card in it that I could use.
Okay. I'll believe that bullshit. That sounds good to me. Yeah.
It doesn't.
Well, I'm trying to use the authority, and if it's legit, I'll do it. If it's not legit, I won't.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. So here's the thing. Okay. I shall make this check. The influence.
After all, that's it's not necessary. I don't think she's. Yeah, you have a lot of backing stuff already. Sure. This stuff's already there.
Okay.
I'm not gonna nickel and dime on it.
Okay.
So yeah, she takes a photograph or a photocopy of the paper. She's like, I've never seen anything like this before. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah. She's a student. She literally,
Hope she doesn't get shit canned for this, but we all take our chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so off we go.
Yeah. And I might leave. Yeah.
Right, and I'll point out to her
You're
as well.
groaning as you do so as you're leaving.
Yeah. I'll say your man in the bathroom there. He could probably use a little help, and leave without explanation.
You can fucking stay there. You hear her under her breath. She doesn't like it.
I'll kind of give a to nobody kind of a that's reasonable kind of way out there.
And as you come out, that's not a problem. You've got your organ donor cooler box filled with artifacts of some type, shape, or form.
Well, I'm betting this one doesn't have Caliban's shoes in it. So
that's right.